Welcome to episode 3 of Inside Politics, for teens by teens, where I explore the politics and issues impacting our generation. I'm your host, Christina Li, and today I'm focusing on the effects of the coronavirus pandemic in Washington state. For this, I've invited a classmate, Ian Chong, who lives in Seattle. Ian, so I understand that you live fairly close to Kirkland, which is like one of the areas in Washington state that's been heavily impacted by the coronavirus. So how are you doing?
Yeah, so right now, almost everything around me has been shut down. When it comes to restaurants, a lot of the drive-throughs are still open, but you generally can't go inside the restaurant to sit down and eat. You can go in there and pick up food, but generally they're all closed. All social spaces are closed. Like my apartment complex has multiple lobbies and like a rooftop garden that you can only sit at, but those are all closed right now and shut down. Uh, People are generally practicing social distancing when they go outside, so you normally stay like a good 3, 4 feet away from someone when you pass them on the road.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I almost went to Kirkland to buy a skateboard and then realized it was in Kirkland and decided not to.
That's
But
a
yeah.
good decision. Has the governor put in place any specific, like lockdowns or quarantine measures?
Schools have been shut down until I think the end of April, so for a while.
Do you feel like your state government is doing enough to protect you guys from the virus?
Yeah, I mean, I feel so. I feel like it is. In the end, though, I feel like it kind of comes down to the individual, like whether you practice social distancing or like the right safety measures or not. But yeah, I feel like the government's doing, well, the state government at least is doing enough.
What about the federal government?
uh, while I can't say I'm supportive of Trump's classification of the coronavirus as the China virus, uh, generally I feel like the government isn't doing too bad. I feel like they're accepting that coronavirus is a serious threat, but not overreacting at the same time.
Hmm.
So I feel like they are taking appropriate measures, but again, I really don't know too much to have too
Hmm.
much of an opinion. So
I see. So in that case, like, what specifically would you like to know?
I've been hearing a lot about people losing their jobs or like not being able to go to work because of uh, the social distancing. So I'm just wondering how or if the government is going to help these unemployed workers now,
Mhm.
or a lot of the economy has been shaken up, and I'm I'm guessing it's going to go down even further. But uh, I heard a bit about cafeteria suppliers in Korea who are getting helped out by the government
Mhm.
because the schools they're in trouble right now because they have no way to make money, and the government is, I think, helping them out in some way. So I'm just wondering if our government is going to do that in some way.
Mm, I see. Do you have any like specific things that you've been like thinking about? I guess like in these times where you're just like in your room with nothing to do.
I'm just really wondering when it's going to peak. A friend of mine made this wonderful infographic that showed just like how many people are getting infected, and it showed that South Korea had like peaked recently when it came to infectees, but the US was still rising. So I'm just wondering when we're going to hit that point where things start to get better
Hmm.
because my apartment is kind of crowded when it's a two-bedroom apartment and there are 4 people living in that, and
Hmm.
I'm dying to get outside.
Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, just to everyone listening, just wash your hands. Like actually wash your hands. Like really, just wash your hands. Uh, don't cough on people. Yeah, just stay safe.
All right, sounds good. You stay safe too, Ian.
Thanks.
All right, everyone. I'll see you guys next time on Inside Politics. Hey everyone, this is Christina. Thank you so much for watching Inside Politics. Please be sure to check out the outtakes linked in the description, and feel free to check out the rest of the interviews on my channel as well. See you next time!